That was your daily dose of absence. Hello guys, I'm back. And this is the last video I'm going to make before Nationals, which is in 2 days. I'm really excited, and if anybody else is going, which any of you watching probably are, then you should be excited. If you're not, then why are you going? But anyway, let's get on to the topic of this video. My mains for Nationals, what I'm competing in, because I'm talking about mains for Nationals, and my goals for Nationals. So, let's get started. 2x2. This is my Diane 2x2. It's pretty good, actually. Like, it's probably, not to brag or anything, but this is probably the best Diane 2x2 I've ever felt. But, yeah. And one reason I love this Diane so much is I've tensioned it to a point where no matter how hard you pull, it's pretty much unpoppable. So I don't have to worry about pops. So think of a Diane 2x2 that has absolutely no pops at all. You would want to use it as your main, right? Yep. Even though it's a white cube with black stickers, it's still my main. That's how much I love this 2x2. And my goals, I just want, it would be nice if I got a sub 3.8 average of 5, so sub 4 average of 5 would make me satisfied. And also for single, for 2x2, I would probably want a sub 2.5, sub 2 single. Single is a bit objective. Well, not objective, but like you have to get lucky. Like if you get like a scramble like this, then you could do it in like less than 1 second. But you know, most scrambles aren't like that. But you never know. Oh, whoops. Yeah. So that's my Diane 2x2. It's my main for 2x2, and I did put a MoU logo on there just so I can identify it. Just putting that out there. Yeah. So for 3x3, here's my main 3x3, and here's my backup main 3x3. My main 3x3 is an Along version 2, lubeless 50K Traxxas. Now, I actually used to absolutely hate this cube. I used to just want to throw this in a trash can. However, like my previous main, which was the Mini Weilong, like it just started not to work as well as a two-hand main. Like it was still fine as a one-handed main, but like for two hands, like it just started to lock up a little bit. Right? Yeah, that was kind of a lockup right there. And so I wanted to find a new main, and for 2 months I couldn't decide on whether to use the Along version 2, the Yushin 3x3, or the GAN 357. But then after a while I decided that the Along version 2 was good. And this actually used to be my main for about a month back in November of 2014. And so I think it's nice that I kind of brought it back and I'm using it for Nationals, but yeah, I wasn't really I never knew that this would be my main for Nationals, because at first I absolutely hated this cube, but I put 50K Traxxas in it, and I broke it in, and now it's pretty good actually. It's really good. It's better. I would say it's better than my Mini Weilong as a two-handed cube. I still use my Mini Weilong as a one-handed cube. I'll get to that. So yeah, and my backup main is an Along version 1, which was also formerly my main. Now, if you're wondering why I'm using the Along version 2 over the Along version 1, this Along version 2 is so broken in at this point that I can't really tell that much of a difference between the version 2 and a version 1. Version 1, you can kind of hear the difference a little bit. That's a version 1. And that's a version 2. But they feel pretty similar. But the thing is, my Along version 1 is also extremely broken in, and it can be a bit unstable at times. Like, it can flex a little bit, which doesn't happen in the Along version 2. So that's why I use the Along version 2 as my main, Along version 1 as my backup main. And I'm just going to put this out there. This is a pretty uncommon color scheme. So basically, what this color scheme is, it's the same one both of these 3x3s. It's the standard Moyu color scheme, except I replaced the Moyu blue with a Dian blue, which is the same as a Xingqiao blue. Basically, the color that's on, if I could find it, it's the same blue as this. This is just a Xingqiao 3x3 that I have, but it's the same blue. It's pretty much, it should be the same blue as this one. And so yeah, basically a Moyu color scheme was a Dian blue. Same with this Along version 1. And I really like the way they contrast. And because this is just a Moyu with Dian scheme, it's also a very cheap color scheme, so I don't have to pay much. And I only have to replace one side. So that's good. And my goals for nationals is to get at least a sub 11 average for 3x3. And yeah, sub 11 average. I really, like, I should be able to make semifinals if I don't screw up completely. And if I get a sub 10 average, which I get sometimes, I might make it to the finals. I seriously doubt that though. Don't see my name in the finals, top 16 anytime soon, because chances are I'm probably not going to be on there. But yeah, at least make semifinals, and not fail. Just a sub 11 average would be good, because that's pretty much what I normally average at home. So yeah, this is my main Along version 2, backup main Along version 1. And now, and here's another 3x3. This is my one-handed main. It's a mini Weilong with half brights from the Cubicle. And yeah, I really like it. Like, it's nice and smooth. It turns well in one hand. And I like it. I might need to lubricate it, so because it does feel like it needs some lube. And my goals for one-handed at nationals is to get a sub 20 average and a sub 16 single for one-handed. And that should at least get me to round 2, if not the semifinals. I believe there's 4 rounds of one-handed. But yeah, at least I want to go through at least 2 rounds of one-handed and get a sub 20 average. So yeah. Now for 4x4. 4x4, I use nothing too special, so it's pretty good. It's a Moyu Aosu 4x4, and it's very good. It's smooth. I mean, it kind of feels like my Along version 2 that's not broken in. Like, it's a little more sandy, but it's also very fast. And my goal for 4x4 is to get a sub 55 average, maybe break my PB average of 53 seconds. And I want to get a sub, and I want to break my PB single, which is, I believe, a 48.73 on 4x4. And yeah, the Moyu Aosu. And the stickers are half price from the Cubicle. So yeah. And it's also a standard size Aosu. Nothing like too uncommon here. But yeah, it's nice. Now we have my 5x5, which is a Moyu Huachuang. Now, if you know me, I tend not to be very good at big cubes, like 5x5 and up. But, I mean, yeah, I'm not very good. My goal is to just make cutoff and not fail completely. Yeah, cutoff is 210, and I think I can make that because I made the cutoff at Slow and Steady, which is a 2-minute cutoff out of 159 single as my first solve at Slow and Steady, so I should be able to make a 210 cutoff at Nationals in a few days. At least, hopefully I do. But yeah, this is my Moyu Huachuang. And the stickers, if you're wondering what these stickers are, it's the standard red, blue, and white from the Moyu. So this is a Moyu red, Moyu white, Moyu blue. And then over here we have a fluorescent green, fluorescent orange, and fluorescent yellow from the Cubicle.us, which is another weird color scheme of mine. Yeah, but I like it. It's good. It locks up a little bit, so it doesn't bother me, since I'm not very good at 5x5. But yeah, moving on. Now 6x6. I use a ShengShou 6x6, and my goal for nationals is to get an Aoshi before I come back here. I don't need to say anything else. So for Pyraminx, I have a ShengShou Pyraminx. It is Florian modded, as you can see. It's based off Gruberat's mod. I mean, it turns nicely. I mean, it's good for me. It's my only Pyraminx, so I don't think I really need to buy a Moyu because I get relatively decent times on the ShengShou Pyraminx, and I'm happy with it. So, yeah, ShengShou Pyraminx. Yeah, so, yeah, I might go over my, never mind. I need to cut that out. I mean, the ShengShou Pyraminx, it turns nicely. I don't need a Moyu Pyraminx just because I don't do Pyraminx too much. These tips when I'm solving, like, sometimes come off, so that really shouldn't be an issue, because it doesn't happen that often. So, yeah, modded ShengShou Pyraminx. Scube. It's one of my favorite events, besides 3x3 and OH. I use a Moyu Scube. And I need to put a logo on here just so I do not lose it at nationals. And yeah, it's just a Moyu Scube. I really like it. And fail, U-turn, fail, fail. Yeah, it's just a Moyu Scube. And I did do the Cubologist spring mod on it. Cubologist spring mod on my Moyu Scube. And that did make it a lot better. I love it now. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be replacing these with the Landland springs, just because it's already really good after the spring mod. So, yeah. My goals for Scube, I don't know if I'm fast enough, but I think I can make finals for Scube. I don't know. I average around mid 5 average. Yeah, like around 5.5 on Scube. Sub 5 on a pretty good day, but yeah, this is a Moyu Scube. I'm not sure whether that's fast enough or not. I feel like that's fast enough since a 584 average podiumed in Nationals 2014. So yeah, that's my Moyu Scube. And for clock, here's my clock that I'm using at Nationals. It is a Lingyao clock. Nothing too special. I just lubed it with 50K Traxxas, and it's actually pretty good. I mean, when I got it a few months ago, it was already extremely broken in, so I didn't need to really break it in. I just needed to put some lube so the pins would stay up, just so I could use it in a competition. But yeah, that's my Lingyao clock. And my goal for clock is to get a sub 18 average. I don't really practice clock that much, but I think I could get like an 18, 17 second average on clock. So yeah, and it is missing like this blue cap over here. That I don't think that should be an issue. If it is, then I'll find a way around it. And I'm also doing FMC, so it doesn't really matter what cubes I use for FMC. I'm probably going to just use these three, which is main, backup main, and OH main. So yeah, but it doesn't matter. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Unless if I should go over what I actually average. Well, okay, yeah, whatever. I went over all my goals. Oh, wait. Yeah, Paraminx goals. Can't believe I forgot about that. So, for Paraminx, I don't really care. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, hope to see you guys at Nationals, and yeah, when I upload a video in a few days or so, it's going to be at the hotel I'm staying, which is unfortunately not Hilton Head. It's going to be, I believe, like, somewhere else near Hilton Head. So yeah, bye guys. See you at Nationals.